Y'all some people, bro. Y'all blew out Gaza's water supply today. I seen that
We
shit.
blew
in
up
America
Gaza water
systems.
supply? What do they teach you in Islam
Water
about
supply.
Jewish people that you hate us so much?
Bro, no, it's not that.
It is that. You
Okay,
think
look,
I don't know your
Israel
religion?
people were not living in Palestine first, bro.
Israel people are living
Y'all,
in Israel. You're
you
right.
guys were all living together.
No, we were
You
not
guys were
living
all
together.
living together.
Explain to me Hebron massacre in 1929 done by the Arabs. Explain that to me.
You still have Arabs living in Israel now.
I
They're your
told you,
doctors and everything.
but I told you that you need to explain to me Hebron massacre in 1929. You can explain
No,
to me
okay.
the countless
Just tell me
massacres
this.
that went from the Muslims towards the Jews.
Was Jewish people there first, or was the Palestinian people there first?
Palestinian people didn't exist before 1964. They were Arabs. They were Muslims, Christians, and Jews before 1948.
Are you serious?
I am serious. You know what? Let's do this.
Bro,
Let's do this. Let's do this.
I'm not even Muslim. I'm astaghfirullah.
Of course you're
I'm Muslim. I'm not even Christian.
It doesn't
and
matter.
I
Wait.
seen the Bible, and it has the map of Palestine
Wait.
from like 8 something.
Okay, first of all, the Philistines in the Bible were Crete. They came from Crete. Okay? But it's in your Quran. How many times is Palestine mentioned in the Quran?
No, I don't know.
Palestine is mentioned 0 times in the Quran. Israel is mentioned 44 times in the Quran. In the Quran, it says that the Holy Land belongs to the children of Moses, to the sons of Moses, to the people of Moses. It's in Surah 520 and 521. Can you tell me why you guys believe in Jerusalem if Jerusalem is not mentioned in the Quran even a single time?
Jerusalem was the first qibla to us, the first place where we prostrate. Now it's the Kaaba.
It wasn't because it was holy to you. Muhammad was trying to get the Jews on board to become Muslims. So he went to Medina to try to convert the Jews. And he told them, we pray towards the Holy Land.
No,
we're just
that's
like
not true, because the message didn't come down, the Islam didn't come down for the Jews. It came down to the Arabs, the ones that were lost in Medina and Mecca, the ones who were idol worshippers.
That's not what I was saying. Muhammad was trying to convert the Jews to convert to Islam. So they were praying towards the Holy Land. As soon as he killed the men of Haybar, the Jews of Haybar, what did they do? They switched their side and prayed towards Mecca. Al-Aqsa is not even in Jerusalem. Al-Aqsa is the faraway mosque from a city called Joarna on the way to Taif from Mecca.
Hey, look, let me show you this right here. Just you tell me this.
Defend 100%, 100%. Does Israel have the right to defend? 100%, 100%. Against who? Hamas. So free Israel. 100%. From what? What should be free Israel from? From themselves? From Gaza. From Gaza. So free. So basically, Israelis were there already in their own country. These people came into the land and took it. They put them in, yeah. They put them in. They started the whole thing. Okay. So let me get this straight. So Israelis were living there already. Jews were already living there, and then all of a sudden, recently, these Arabs came and they just took over the land. Is that what happened? I'll tell you what I know. Yeah.
I would have cooked this guy. I'm telling you. I know what to answer.
Where did they push them away from? From Israel. They wanted. So they were living in those lands already, and in 1948 they pushed them away. So yes, and then when they pushed them away to a section, they pushed them away again.
What a clown this guy is.
Hey, is this true or not?
No, it's not true. You know why it's not true? Look at me. You know why it's not true? What happened in 1948?
What happened?
What war started in 1948? And who started the war? There was a war in 1948 between the Arabs and the Jews. Who started that war? And why did they start it? With what goal? What intention?
Okay, let's see. The Arab-Israeli War of 1940 broke out when 5 Arab nations invaded territory in the former Palestinian Mandate immediately following the announcement of independence of the State of Israel on May 14, 1948.
Right. Now you tell me, why is this guy saying that we drove them out if 5 Arab countries with the sole purpose of annihilating the Jewish state invaded Israel in 1948 and they lost the war? Don't start a war, lose, and then cry about it. Because if they would have accepted the partition plan in 1948 and actually established an Arab state, we could have lived side by side. But this was never about land. This was always about religion. Because let me ask you this. If all the Jewish people on the land of Israel would have converted to Islam, would we have a war with the Arab countries?
No,
Why not?
because everybody's Muslim.
There you go. It has nothing to do with land because Israel offered land 6 separate times. 1937, that wasn't from Israel. 1948, we offered land. 1967, we offered land. 2000, we offered land. A lot of land. Everything they asked for, almost everything they asked for. And the year 2008. And the year 2005, by the way. We offered land as well. They refused every single time. Why? Because they want to turn this place into an Islamic caliphate. When the Jewish people are in Israel, they cannot live in Syria. They want to call this place Syria. It's supposed to be Syria, not Israel. You understand? So this was never about land. Do you care that my people live in their ancestral homeland, that the Jewish people live in their ancestral homeland?
That's crazy. Look, I'm not gonna lie. We live in America.
I know.
I'm like researching about this, and I'm learning
I know, and I
about it
can
as I
see.
go.
I can see that you are. You're peaceful, and I like it. But I'm asking you, do you believe, I'm going to ask you this, do you believe that the Native Americans should have a right to live in America?
Yeah.
Do you believe that the Aboriginals should have a right to live in Australia?
Yes.
Do you believe that the Amazigh in Morocco should have a right to live in Morocco?
Yeah.
Then why don't you believe in the right of the Jewish people to self-determine in Judea, in the Holy Land? And I'm not saying that anybody should be kicked out. I'm just saying, why don't you believe that the Jewish people should live in Judea?
I think y'all should live anywhere y'all want to live.
Perfect. So you know what that makes you? You're a Zionist. Because that's
No,
Zionism.
no, 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 no.
No, listen.
Not as far as, not as far as like I'm saying from a sense of like I don't feel like anybody should be getting killed over land.
I understand.
Like
I agree
kids
with
and
you.
women dying.
I agree with you. Nobody should be getting killed over land. But this was never about land for the people in Gaza. This was never...
And look, I feel like Islam and Judaism is just really right about the same. You guys believe in Allah just like me, right?
Right, but we don't believe in Muhammad.
So why do you think you don't believe in Muhammad?
No, Jews don't believe in Muhammad, no.
Okay, hold on then. If you believe in Allah and I believe in Allah, why do you think that Allah would give us two different books to believe in right now? Why
I'll tell
do you
you.
think...
Because you guys are the sons of Ishmael. Perfect.
Yes, Ishmael and Isaac. But Ishmael and Isaac are both sons of Abraham.
Right, but they share different mothers. Ishmael,
Yes.
the mother is Hagar. Isaac had a different mother,
Sarah.
Sarah. God told Ishmael, he kicked them out, and he said, you will build a great nation away from here. And he sent him and his mother Hagar to the desert. We've had constant fighting, constant disagreements. The moment the Jewish people drop their weapons in Israel, what will happen to them?
Get killed.